Okay, Tigers, for our Mad Scientist Day Camp here, we're going to be doing 4 of your different adventures here, and we're going to start out with Curiosity, Intrigue, and Magical Mysteries. In my book, I have the Orange Tiger book here. If you guys have this version, it's going to start on page 108. So for the requirements, it says, do the following. You need to complete requirements 1 and 2, plus at least 1 other. So for requirement 1, there's A, B, and C in requirement 1. 1A, learn a magic trick and practice your magic trick so you can perform it in front of an audience. Now there is a magic trick in your book. Is the jumping paperclip trick. So if you guys want to learn that one, that's a lot of fun. I'm going to show you a little bit different one. People have practiced magic for thousands of years. In ancient Greece, Egypt, and Rome, people believed magic would help their crops grow better. They also used magic to make their leaders happy. Today, magic is used to entertain people. There are lots of magic tricks that you can learn. You might find a simple magic trick in a magazine you have read or in a book. Cub Scout Magic is a book about tricks, magic, puzzles, stunts, and games. Practice makes perfect. Learning a magic trick takes time and effort. First, practice a trick on your own until you have it down. Next, practice it in front of a mirror so that you can make sure you are keeping the secret part of the trick a secret. Then show it to your family. Pretend you are a real magician when you show your trick to your family. You are the star of the show. If you have fun and show your trick with confidence, you'll feel comfortable doing it in front of other people at a magic show. So for my magic trick today, mine's a pretty easy one. This is one I do all the time. I'm going to make, it's just a bottle cap. You can use a quarter. You can use anything really. This is my magic wand, and if you guys watch the bottle cap, I'm going to use my magic wand. I'm going to tap it once, twice, and 3 times, and it's going to disappear. So you watching? Tap it once, twice, 3 times. Oh! Well, where'd my wand go? Did you guys see that? It's actually over here on my shoulder. So that's a fun one. If you kind of put this side so they can't see you, you go 1, 2, and 3. Oop. And you can either tuck it behind your ear, lay it on your shoulder, or just throw it behind your back, or slide it behind you in the chair. So I'm going to show you one more time. 1, 2, 3. See, that time I just tucked it in my hat. This one's fun because they're watching this bottle cap, or whatever you pick up. It could be anything. They're watching this really closely, so they're not watching this hand. So then when you go, whoop. So try that one. Try the jumping paperclip one that's in your book. You guys can always, with the help of a parent, go online and find some other ones that are fun and simple. So for 1B, we have to create an invitation to our magic show. So I have my notebook here, and you guys can do this on the computer. I'm a bit of an old-fashioned guy here. I tend to work on ink, pen, and paper the best. So let's write what they're invited to. Magic show. What time? We're going to do it at 6 o'clock tonight, so a couple hours from now. The date, today is July the 6th, I think, 2020. Place, we are at Ingawana's Adventure Base. This is our camp up, our scout camp up here for our council. Ingawana's Adventure Base. Yeah, and then you can add a little catchphrase. I'm going to say, watch Greg the Magnificent. There. So that's all it takes. You guys can do them up. I know this is backwards for you guys, but you guys can do them up on the computer and make them a lot fancier and a lot more colorful. And you can do them on paper. Use some colored pencils or some markers. I just did it real quick here with a pen and paper to show you everything that needs to be on there. And that's, again, that's in your book. That's on page 116 in your Tiger book. Alright, let's go back to our requirements here. With your den or with your family, put on a magic show for an audience. So this can just be you putting on a magic show for your family, your brothers, sisters, parents, aunts, uncles, cousins, whoever you got around. You can do it with your den if you guys are still meeting as a den. I don't have any way to do this today because I'm up here by myself. So You guys are my audience. I showed you my magic trick. That's my show. So perform that in front of an audience. And again, it can just be your parents. If you don't have a brother and sister, it can just be your parents or just your mom or just your dad. As long as there's one other person, there's an audience there. So requirement number 2 is to spell your name using sign language and spell your name in Braille. And in your book are both of these. So 119 shows the American Sign Language. And if this isn't clear enough for you, you can always ask help from an adult and go online. And there's a lot of YouTube videos of people doing the sign language, so it might be a little bit easier for you to understand that way. And then here's the Braille code key. Sorry. Page 120. So my name in sign language, my name is Greg again, so we have G-R-E-G. You guys practice up on what's yours. I've known how to do that since I was a tiger cub, and that's when I learned. So it's one of those things that you kind of learn and you'll never forget. The Braille I'm not very good at. I actually had to look this one up in the book, but this is my name in Braille. This is the G-R-E-G. So that's easy enough. You guys know how to spell your own name, so just go to the key here and figure out how to do that. Number 3, and again we have to do 1 and 2, so we've already done 1 and 2, and then at least one of the other ones. So I'm going to show you how to do as many of these other ones as I can. I think I'm going to be able to show you 2 out of the other 3. So number 3 is create a secret code and share it with your family or den. So the one that they use in the book is a pretty simple one on page 122. Oh, I'm sorry. Before that, 121. Create a secret code and share it with your family or den. Now the way that I've always done this to create a secret code, so I'm not sure what it uses in your book, but I think in your book it just says to look online. So I'm going to show you a really cool one. I'm just going to write down my alphabet here. Okay, just the alphabet, A through Z. So you can either do this with letters or numbers. I'm going to do this with numbers. Just make a really simple code here. I'm just going to start with A, 1, B is 2, C is 3, and then keep going all the way up until I get to 26. 26 is Z. So you can see there I just went 1 through 26. So if I wanted to say, do my name, that would be G is 7, so 7, R is 18, E is 5, and G again is 7. So this is a code 7, 18, 5, and 7. And if you don't have this key, it's going to be hard to figure out what that is, but that spells Greg. Number 4 for your requirements is with other scouts in your den or with your family, crack a code that you did not create. So that one is on page 122. If you can see this code, not sure if you guys can crack that one or not, but I'm not going to give you the answer. So this is in your book, otherwise it's right here. You guys try to crack this. If you need help using adult, there is a little hint here, so use that for your requirement. See if you can crack that one. And then for requirement number 5, with the help of a parent, guardian, or other caring adult, conduct a science demonstration that shows how magic works. Share what you learned from your science demonstration. A lot of the STEM videos that are included on this day camp are going to qualify. The egg into a jar that my brother Ned did. He got it right once. He's kind of a goofy kid, but a lot of those, the can crinkling up of the can seems like a magic trick, but it's just science. So in your book it gives you the demonstration of the air from the inside of a cup holding onto a piece of paper. So you guys can try that one on your own, otherwise we can refer to a couple of my STEM videos. So that should take care of it for our Curiosity, Intrigue, and Magical Mysteries. You guys come back and we're going to work on floats and boats, and I'm going to go see what my brother Ned is doing because he really requires supervision a lot of the time. So thanks for tuning in for this adventure here.